The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
30 seconds away from the Offspring tickets and the Golden ticket.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the Morning Crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Now is your chance to qualify for the Golden ticket that gets you and a guest into every Q101 event for a year. Please don't text and drive. Standard message and data rates apply.
Q101.
Here we go. Let's do it again. Every hour today. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. The Golden ticket. You'll qualify for it. Now, before we get there, your qualifying prize today is the Offspring tickets for Credit Union 1 Amphitheater. In case you don't know, that's the new name down in Tinley Park, the big amphitheater down there. That'll be this Saturday. And I can tell you this. Offspring never fails to disappoint at the live setting, the live concert situation. They crush every time. They never not deliver. I know some bands you see and you go, I've seen them 10 times. They were good this time. They were okay this time. Setlist I didn't like this time. No, Offspring always delivers. Right, Kenzie?
Yep. I've never seen them, but
You've never seen them. Oh, my gosh.
No, which is a big bummer.
It is a big bummer. So Saturday you can go.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm excited.
Be there Saturday. In fact, you win the tickets. Maybe ask Kenzie to go with you.
Ooh. I love free tickets.
So text.
I keep applying for the Golden ticket. I text in the word every hour.
Every hour today. Text FLY, very easy, FLY to 312-591-8300 for your chance to win those tickets to the Offspring. And then you're qualified for the Golden ticket. Everything we do for an entire year from Riot Fest 2023 in what? God, Riot Fest is only 4 weeks away, roughly 3.5, 4 weeks away. Oh
Holy crap.
Wow. That's exciting. And then the next Riot Fest, which will be in 2024 in September, middle of September, like it always is. All the things in between. Imagine that. Not having to buy tickets, not having to wait online in a queue and then get denied, not having the money to buy a ticket, which a lot of us can relate to, and you'll have it all taken care of. Oh, that entertainment's taken care of. Just about every week you're going to have something. That's what the Golden ticket gives you free from Q101. And right now, you'll be at the Offspring this weekend. So text FLY to 312-591-8300 right now.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Well, I didn't think I have to do a programming retraction this early in the show at 6:17.
Apologize for what you said.
Okay, I guess I was trying to sound smart, and I said the Offspring never fails to disappoint.
Text in for your tickets.
What I meant to say is they never disappoint, but I wanted to add a few more words to look smarter. They never fail to disappoint. But that means they disappoint all the time.
Because some people say they never fail to deliver, or you could say it never disappoints, and you combined them both.
Yeah, not good. The Offspring are incredible every time. Amazing.
Except every time Brian's seen them, they've always failed.
No, stupendous. And they're playing this week, and we have the tickets for that every hour. We just had some now. We announced them. We'll give you that keyword again in just about 3 minutes if you stay here. But, yeah, I just said something wrong, and I want to move forward and hope I can mend this with the Offspring.
The truth is Brian hates the Offspring.
It's not true.
No, you meant it, and you just got called out.
Yeah, that's true.
He thinks they're bad. He hates them. Who's the other band he hates? Is it Rush?
Are you just making stuff up?
You hate a bunch of bands.
I don't hate a bunch. Well, there's...
Turn Case's mic on.
Oh, jeez. What's that? Who do I hate?
You hate The Cure.
The Cure.
I do
you
not hate The Cure.
And The Offspring.
These are all misspoken
They never
phrases.
fail to disappoint.
They never fail to disappoint. Now, who always delivers is Giovanni and the Hired Guns. Ramon Ayala. Flashback to Picnic. And, of course, the Cubby Bear, our pop-up. It's Q101, Brian and Kenzie.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain just go, today, if you have a job, you should turn around right now at 6:35, go back in the bed, and just enjoy. Just chill. Don't even worry about it. And here's why you can do that. You can tell them, Brian and Kenzie told you this, that today is the sickest day of the year, meaning it's the most likely that people will skip work on a sick day is today.
Like down to the date or Thursdays?
Down to the date, August 24th.
Ooh.
Which is bizarre. Like you said, you'd think like if it's a Wednesday last year, why would August 24th always be the day? It may change each year, but the stats showed that in the past several years that August 24th was the number one sick day.
You would think it would be like after holidays.
I can give you more days if you want.
I do.
So-
like more days off?
Yeah, like what are the top
Like
five?
more days I can take off?
These are the days Kenzie is going to be sick for some miraculous
Hell
reason.
yeah.
She screwed up today because I didn't give her this stat on the phone. I should have texted it to her. But if you go through the top days, the second sickest day is February 13th. Maybe because it's close to Valentine's Day. Guys are freaking out and they haven't gotten stuff yet. So
Side chick day.
Side chick day?
Yeah.
It's like in Goodfellas, you know, Saturdays are for the wives, but Fridays were for the girlfriends.
Oh, jeez.
That's not me. I'm just saying it's a movie.
I would shank you if you did anything like that and you know it.
That's great. You would shank me for Megan. That's pretty nice.
I would. You don't cheat on her.
I don't. So, not only Valentine's Day, they're also saying that's near the Super Bowl, and some people say, even though Super Bowl is like usually the week before it, I can't remember the date last year. Was it like the 12th or 11th?
It was early, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's in February.
Case, what was the date of the Super Bowl last year? Want to check
The
that?
Super Bowl was on my birthday. It was February 12th.
Oh, it was the 12th. All right. There you go.
Thank you, Case.
I forgot he was at my house. I forgot the date.
Yeah, we were hanging out together.
On his birthday? You didn't remember that?
Well, I had a nice little Super Bowl party, actually, at my house.
But it was Case's birthday that didn't stick out to you?
It didn't, but Megan remembered, and she made a cake for him. Remember that?
Yeah, you didn't do anything.
Well, she's my wife. I married her.
Yeah, but you don't get to take credit for Megan making me a birthday cake.
But it wouldn't happen if I didn't marry her.
I still have your Tupperware, by the way.
Oh, I need that back.
I know, I'll get it to you.
God, it's almost been...
What the cake was in?
Yes.
Yeah, because I took it
Oh,
home.
jeez, Case.
Need that Tupperware back, please.
I got you.
All right, cool. Then the next ones are this, which I think you're going to appreciate. So first off, today is the biggest day people take off for sick days, fake sick days, you may say. February 13th. 3rd, October 25th, the week before Halloween for some reason.
Yes.
Maybe it's working on a costume or just preparing. Then December 15th is also the 4th day. That is lead up to Christmas, maybe?
Maybe like right before a lot of people are off like that week of Christmas, so you're getting close.
But also you probably have, and again, I'm looking at the guys' direction here because girls always get their Christmas gifts in July for everybody. But if you haven't gotten a gift yet, you got to take a day off 2 weeks after to get something for your girl or your guy, either one.
Mm-hmm.
April 18th is next for some reason. Just put that on your calendar. You take that off.
I will. I plan on it.
And then September 5th is also in the top 10. That's the day after Labor Day. People want a longer
but
weekend.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like to be like, or you got sick because it was a long weekend.
Yeah,
You were like drinking and you're around a lot of people. So I would think they would all flank like Labor Day, Memorial Day, holidays. That's like really weird.
Yep. Yeah, those are the days to look
I'm
at.
so mad I came in. I'm just pissed.
It's the reason why I didn't put this in my prep earlier.
I know you set your prep late as hell, and
Yeah.
you knew I wasn't gonna read it.
Yep, Kenzie's going to read it, and then she won't be here. But if you're looking for it, like it's still 6:39. If you work a regular kind of hours job, you can call in sick today because everybody else in the country does it, and you'll kind of blend in.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares? Do it. Case, can you bring that Tupperware back like tomorrow morning, or what?
The thing is, it's big, like it's a wide Tupperware container.
Yeah.
And the transportation of it has to be such a hassle.
I want a picture of you on the bus holding it tomorrow morning. Really bad.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Give me back my Tupperware.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Make sure you text FLY to 312-591-8300 right now. Your chance at the Offspring tickets for this weekend and qualifies you for the golden ticket. Last chance on that keyword, FLY, F-L-Y, to 312-591-8300. Crazy situation happened in Mississippi, a really small town in Mississippi, where a police officer who arrested and jailed a 10-year-old kid for peeing behind his mom's car. He's no longer employed now. They're not verifying if he was switched to a different department or he fired or quit or whatever, but he's not a cop anymore down there. And listen, I get police officers have the toughest job out there. They never know what's going to happen on the streets. You go up to a car, and in any situation, it's so tough. But this situation, the kid had to go to the bathroom. The mom was visiting her lawyer for some reason, and the kid just went on the back besides their car and peed outside. And then they arrested him and put him in the car and took him to jail.
10-year-old? What the hell?
A 10-year-old kid. First off, I think I should be able to. I had to really go the other day, and I said to Megan, I'm just going to go over here. We were on our way to pick up Harper from daycare. And
Harper's daycare is so close to your house.
I know. We were walking, and I just really wish I would have went. So I was going to walk in this alley, and she goes, "No, you're not." I go, "No one's going to see me." But then everybody's got cameras. Like, you got the Ring cameras on your house. Everybody's got a camera. Someone's going to turn me in, and all of a sudden, somehow, I'm child endangerment, I'm sure, would have came up somehow.
Well, yeah, you can't whip your thing out, Brian.
I wasn't in front of the daycare. I was going to go in an alley.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
you
anyway.
can't just do that and subject people to that who aren't asking. It's not good.
Do I have to ask permission? Do you want? Is it okay?
You should still ask Megan if she's okay with it.
Well, she wasn't okay with it. And she smacked me and said, "Keep that thing there," and we're going to pick up Harper.
She's like, "I need a shot first."
So this was really stupid, obviously. And it's just weird when sometimes people, there's just those rogue people like bouncers at a concert when they have power for 1 minute. And why arrest a 10-year-old kid for peeing outside? And it's a waste of your time. What are you doing?
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
So stupid.
I don't know if you've ever been stopped by a cop for a really dumb reason. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Well, I may have deserved a few of them, but
yeah, well, sure, speeding, but I'm talking about just in a dumb situation.
Yeah, I had a friend who actually got stopped and ticketed for jaywalking in Chicago.
Oh my God.
Isn't that insane?
So jaywalking is walking just across the street
When there's not a crosswalk.
Yeah.
So all they did, and it didn't like cause it's not like you caused a problem, so we're
Right.
going to take you for it. They waited so there wasn't cars and ran across the street, and a cop turned their lights on. And they're like, what the hell? Like, it's very weird to get stopped on foot by a cop.
Right.
So she was like, what the hell is going on? And he walked up and he's like, you just jaywalked. I want to see, like, yeah, let me see your ID. You see this? And she got a ticket for jaywalking.
I'd like to know from police officers out there, when you do that, are you just bored and you just want to give a ticket to somebody?
I feel like he lost a bet that morning. Like, you have to give somebody a ticket for
Yeah.
jaywalking. Like, oh, crap. I'm going to
Yeah.
look like the worst.
What is a jaywalking ticket? Is it $25, $35, $50?
I honestly don't know. I just remember
Interesting.
her saying that, where she's like, I got stopped and ticketed for jaywalking in Chicago. I'm
God.
like, what?
Stupid.
And it's like a very on the foot city. And like, I get that you sometimes, I've been a pedestrian many a time because I used to live downtown. You get a little carried away where you're like, I kind of want to go before these cars do. But she did not like get in the way of traffic. We're like, you cannot do that. You can't just run across the street, right? It's
Yeah.
like, waited till it was like empty, clear, walked across the street.
It's called the Chicago Diagonal, if you don't know that. You always have to keep forward momentum when walking in the city. You don't wait for stoplights. You just kind of keep going. When you see nobody coming, you keep moving. That's how you get places fast. If you're a walker, I'm a walker.
It gets backed up in those crosswalks,
Yeah,
man.
and you got to wait forever. And it's okay, I think, if you just look. I mean, if you're texting and walking, I can't stand that when you're driving and people are just texting, or people just walk in front of you for no reason and they're just not paying attention. That annoys the hell out of me. But if you look across, no one's coming. I think it's fine. Don't teach our kids that, but I think you're an adult. It's okay. A jaywalking
Well,
ticket.
no, you can get ticketed.
I know. Can I tell you, I didn't get a ticket for this, but this was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. I was driving on the highway, and there was a police officer driving in the right lane really slow, like 45 miles an hour, I have to say, like under the speed limit.
Okay.
And I was behind him, and when you see a cop on the highway, you always go the speed limit, right? 10 and 2, your hands right there. Kenzie knows about this because she likes to drive a little bit fast.
You know when you like see a car and you're like, is it a cop car? And then you go slow for like 15 minutes and it's like, it's a freaking ComEd vehicle. Son of a nutcracker.
They should not be allowed to have flashers on top. So I passed this cop. This was on the Kennedy, actually, and I passed him going 55 while he was going 45, and the flashers went on. And I go, what the heck? Who's he pulling over? I go, he's pulling over me.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull over, and I thought, oh, do I have a taillight out or some stupid thing? Now I went around him and did that. Oh, crap, I'm going to get a stupid ticket. And he just came to the window, and he said, hey, don't do that. And I said, what? And he goes, don't pass me. It looks bad. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it.
It looks bad, like
Because
for you or
for him, because I passed a cop car. I'm not making this up. This happened, and I was like, okay. And he goes, have a nice day. And he turned around, didn't give me a ticket, but he pulled me over because I passed him. I don't understand it either.
I don't know what that means.
Because he just, I guess, passing an officer looks bad on the highway. I was
So you're setting a
dumbfounded.
bad example. All these
Yeah.
kids are going to start speeding.
I guess. But he was going below the speed limit, and I was just, okay, well, I'm going to go. I stayed behind him for a while, and I go, I got to go around this officer. And then he pulled me over. Said that to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happened. And I was I'm still dumbfounded today. It was many years ago. that he pulled me over for that and said that to me. It looks bad. I go, okay. I thought I was getting the ticket, but thank God I didn't. But
That's so weird.
it was weird. I don't know if you guys have any stories at 312-591-8300 of, kind of a weird situation where a wild reason a cop pulled you over. Maybe it was jaywalking. I don't know. 312-591-8300. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. About 8 minutes away, 7 a.m., another chance at the Golden Ticket and the Offspring tickets for Tinley Park. All coming up every hour this morning. 7 a.m. is your next chance at Brian and Kenzie. Now, we just talked about a story where a 10-year-old kid got arrested for just peeing outside his mom's car. And ridiculous. Went to jail, actually. Had to get, bailed out. And the cop is now relieved of his duties. Didn't happen here in Chicago. Happened down in the South.
Yeah, and then I was talking about how my friend got a ticket for jaywalking in Chicago, stopped and ticketed, and we got a text from an officer. He's like, I've been an officer for over 18 years. I've written one jaywalking ticket, not with our time at Bigger Fish to Fry. I wonder if it was for my friend. Because I've never heard of anybody else getting a jaywalking ticket.
Okay, well, we'll follow up on that and where your friend was and what district he works in. Now, I told the story about how a police officer pulled me over on the Kennedy. He was going below the speed limit. I passed him. He pulled me over and said, don't do that. And I said, what? He goes, you can't pass a police car. And then he just went back. He didn't give me a ticket and left. And I was just thankful I didn't get a ticket. But I was dumbfounded, and to this day I am. Now, Rye Guy is checking in. Ahoy, Rye Guy.
Ahoy, gang. Rye Guy here. Hold it down for the 60176 Killer Park. How are we doing?
How are we doing, buddy?
Hey.
Okay.
You know what? We're doing okay, but can you actually believe this? I am on the highway right now heading to Bloomington Normal for the exact thing. There was
What?
a cop in the middle lane doing 45 and a 70. I went all the way to the right, passed him to go all the way in the left lane, instantly lights me up, pulls me over, says I overtook him, I was speeding, and then get this, I get an extra ticket because of an obscured license plate. Because I have a license plate cover, and it covered the state of Illinois, so that was an additional $200 fine.
Oh, my God. What was the ticket for passing him?
Overtaking something. I forget what it was, but it was all my tickets are like 200, 200, 200, and 2,500.
Oh, so you're going down there right now for $625?
I'm going down there right now for 3,000 all combined. I'm on my way to Bloomington. I left about half hour ago because it takes 2 hours and 50 minutes to get there, and I have 9 o'clock court.
Okay, there had to be other people on the highway because you were on a highway. Everyone else was going under 45 miles an hour on the highway?
Everyone is going just about 60. And I go, what the hell is going on? And it turns out that when you're in Bloomington Normal, all those cars are not cop cars. I got pulled over by a pickup truck. I'm thinking, why is everyone dragging behind this pickup truck? So I just go in the right lane, pass up this guy. Next thing you know, not even 5 seconds, I'm lit up. I'm lit up like a Christmas tree. And I go, oh, no.
Was it an unmarked pickup truck?
Yeah, completely unmarked. All their cars down there are unmarked. It was literally like a GMC or something like that.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. I have to be more careful. I speed so much on the way in.
I know. So you're going down there to fight it, or you have to appear in court because it's so big, so much money?
No, I have to go down there to appear because it's so much money. So can you believe this? I guess I'm not from Bloomington, guys. You know how far that is? You guys already know that's like 14 days away, all right?
I know.
It's about 3 hours.
The speed limit must have dropped, apparently, at some point that I didn't see because there's construction absolutely everywhere.
It does that because my nephew, I go down to Illini football games, and when you go down there, it goes 70, then all of a sudden it's 55 if you're not paying attention.
Oh, thank you. That's what I'm saying. So I got charged with aggravated speeding because I didn't see the 55 sign.
No.
Woof.
Damn.
So you can't
so
fight
I'm
it?
realistically doing 70, and he pulls me over for aggravated speeding because I'm doing more. And on top of that, to make things even sweeter, it's a construction zone.
Oh.
Oh, no, you're doomed.
Yeah.
Just wish me luck, gang.
You might go to jail.
I know. Call us
So
after.
you know what? They told me that they'd let me go on I-bond. Okay, so let's look at the pros here, gang. Come on.
Okay, good luck, Rye Guy. We're with you here. Please, call us back and give us an update in the 9 o'clock hour if you're done with court before we get off the air at 10.
Or we could be your one phone call if you're in jail. One of the two.
Can you imagine? That's the one phone call. I got to call Brian and Kenzie. You don't want to call your lawyer? Nope.
Nope.
We'll be
Your
here
wife?
for you.
No.
Holy cow. Good luck, man. And we're talking about those situations where you did something dumb, then the police, they just stopped you or gave you a ticket. 312-591-8300. Also, 4 minutes away from the Offspring tickets and your chance at the golden ticket.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.